guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay, and on this channel we cover all things beauty and a whole lot of fragrance content. And today we are talking about my favorite perfume layering combinations as of lately. I used to not love to layer my perfumes. I really enjoyed just appreciating the scents on their own for what they are, and I'm gonna be honest, there's certain scents I just do not like to layer. I've been loving creating my own little concoctions, and I wanted to share that with you. And it doesn't hurt that these layering combinations have been garnering so many compliments and so much attention and really stirring up conversations. One of the layering combinations did garner me 4 compliments in the span of 10 minutes, which I thought was pretty crazy so quickly. I've had fragrance layering combinations and just perfumes in general get me more compliments in a day, but never that fast. It was like bam, bam, bam. So I did want to share that combo first. So I started with Maison Mataha Escape Gourmand, and this is a beautiful, sweet, warm, burnt sugar vanilla scent. It's also quite syrupy. Every time I put this on, I get a compliment. I wear it on its own. I wear it layered with other perfumes. I wanted to mention, sometimes when I don't want to smell like I'm doing too much, what I'll do is I'll put on Musk 12 from Kayali, which I'm pretty much out of, and I'll put this very lightly on top. That way I smell sweet and delicious, but then also kind of musky, fresh, and clean. So it's kind of like I'm not trying so hard. I really love that combo. But anyways, this time I added this perfume, which is so beautiful, and I layered it with Rolling in Love by Kilian. And if you like fragrances like Scarlet Poppy from Jo Malone, that sweet almondy vanilla floral musky vibe, I think you'd love this so much. It is very feminine, very sexy, perfect for a date night, but not too heavy or not too like dark or deep or anything like that to where you couldn't wear it for during the day. Now this one I love for nighttime, year round in general. This is Narcotic Delight from Initio. This is sexy. When I think dark red vibes, this is one of the first scents that does come to mind. It's not the most complex from Initio, but it is one of the most sexy and one that you're just gonna love. If you're someone that doesn't love niche, you're still gonna love this, I think. It is a dry, sweet, spicy vanilla tobacco fragrance, and you do get that cherry nuance. It is very much like femme fatale, dark, low-lit room. You're close and personal, very sexy, very intoxicating, and it smells like a confident woman. The cherry, the spices, there's a boozy quality coming from the cognac, which makes it even more just hot, heavy, and seductive, and this beautiful hedione, which drives me absolutely crazy. And the tobacco is beautifully done. Again, it's that dry, sweet, sexy, really dark feminine energy that I get from this, and I love it so much. This combination for date nights or for going out is absolutely phenomenal in my humble opinion. And whenever I want to smell kind of like a strawberry cheesecake, I will first go with Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana, which is a beautiful creamy sweet vanillic base for any other perfume, but also gorgeous on its own. This one I'm so into, one of my favorite vanillas in my entire collection. And then on top I will put Accident à la Vanille Creme de la Berry from Juicy Perfumes. And what I love about this is it does remind me of strawberry cheesecake on its own. You get that topping, that jammy, syrupy, sweet strawberry. You're getting that creamy cheesecake, and then also even the crust. It is so delicious. There's a little bit of styrax in it too, I think, at the base, which cuts the sweetness just a touch. But guys, this is really fruity, very scrumptious, and when layered with this creamy beauty, it just works so nicely. It really kind of emphasizes the creamy cheesecake in this scent. I don't wear this too much right now outside because it is really hot in Florida, but I have been wearing it inside and just loving it so much. I also like to layer my marshmallow perfumes, and one of my favorite combos is Parfum Parfums de Marly Oriana, which is candy sweet, orange blossom, marshmallow, whipped cream. It's very girly, fun, and exciting. I love that flirty raspberry. Really beautiful with the citruses, and the more it dries down, the more I pick up on the musk, which I think does make it feel more wearable. I think it's more refined in my opinion than something like Love Don't Be Shy, even though I do eventually want to add that fragrance. It's very sweet. They're both super sweet, but yeah, really nice fragrance, very pretty. The thing about this one that's interesting is I can wear this one out, like out to eat, out having fun, but I can also wear it to bed, which is super funny. Like that's one extreme to another, but it's the truth. And same thing with Killian Princess, which is what I like to put on top. This one is a more aromatic take on marshmallow, still has some ooey gooey sweetness, but then you have this matcha tea, which makes it more unique and interesting, as well as some spice from the ginger. I get citrus from this. I think they layer really perfectly. By the way, if you guys have any layering combinations you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments down below so I can try, and I might even make a video like I tried your layering combinations and here are my thoughts. That'd be so fun. Whenever I want to take a fragrance to the next level, I really want to elevate it, make it smell more rich, sophisticated, bougie, but still sweet, pretty, very feminine, I will take Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. This is so good. It's so snooty, and what I've been loving to layer it with since December is Valentino Donna Born in Roma, and this is a sweet, fruity floral, for sure a staple in my collection and a head turner. People love this, they adore it, and I can for sure see why. Every time I wear this, basically I do get a compliment. So you put the two head turners together and you're gonna break, I'm just kidding, but you're gonna break some necks. This is a very beautiful, sweet, sexy, feminine fragrance. The more it dries down, I will say, the more it becomes about the jasmine and the vanilla. It's not as fruity and light anymore. It does get a bit more grown woman, but I like that about it, and I think it's a very smooth blend of a fragrance. You have 3 different types of jasmine, including jasmine tea, and you also have a note of cashmere, which is that soft, musky, woody note that I really love in so many fragrances that I find really balances everything out. So it's beautiful, very feminine, super lovely, and when you put them together, such crazy reactions, and I feel so pretty every time I put these together. Then when I want a duo that's more fresh, light, and airy but still maintains a level of sweetness, I will go for Greenwich Village from Ball Number 9 and Madison Square Park, and this combo is one of my favorites for spring and summer. I love Greenwich Village, you guys know. For me, this one is like a signature scent. It is very much musky. You really get that ambroxan. It's very apparent, but then you get this fresh water lily. There's a beautiful lychee in here, some citrus, and sweetness coming from the praline and the vanilla. It is so unique and beautiful, so fresh and amazing. I think the water lily gives it more of that aquatic feel. This is such a beauty. And then paired with Madison Square Park, which to me, this is much lighter. It doesn't have as much body. It smells very fresh and a little aquatic as well. There's a note of grass in here, so this one has more of a green quality, but I think that still pairs really nicely with the Greenwich Village that also has a touch of greenness coming from the cassis. There's grass and it feels dew covered. There's a blueberry note, which sometimes my mind does perceive as a little bit aquatic as well. I might be crazy, but very fresh, very cool. There's beautiful fresh florals, so girly and feminine and perfect for spring, and together they are unstoppable. Then I don't think this is as exciting, but I will take Ylang Ylang Gold from Amicalef, which is an elegant, sweet ylang ylang creamy vanilla fragrance, and I will put this on my body because it does have very obvious gold shimmer. It's not super fine, so if you put it on your clothing, you'd be in trouble. And I will put all that glitters from Juliana's Perfume on on my clothing, so that way I still get a very similar scent, but I don't have to worry about the gold flakes getting everywhere. Guys, I learned it the hard way. Right before a festival, I did not have time to change my shirt, so I had to just roll with it. But guys, I just want to let you know, it is a mess if you put it on your clothing, and I was of course wearing all black. So just wanted to let you know, very similar from Giuliana's Perfume. I need to try more from this brand immediately. I'm waiting for the white wedding one, which I think is supposed to smell like Blanche Bette, and then also one that's supposed to smell like a Killian, but with rum drizzled apples. I mean, come on, they sound so good. And then my last layering combination to share is Fleur Vanilla Skin, which is their new eau de parfum. This one is a very sexy, sugary, woody vanilla scent that's not super sweet. It smells really elevated, which of course I love, and I'm so happy they did this. It smells beautiful, and when I wore it out, I got told I smelled like a vanilla girl, but in a candy sweet way, which I thought was super interesting because to me, like I said, it's sweet but not too sweet. But then I remembered I put Finery's Not Another Cherry as my base, and I forgot all about it. Honestly, I didn't even mean to layer them. I just put this on when I first woke up and then kind of forgot, so I put this on, and yeah, you are gonna smell extra sweet, syrupy if you do put this on. This is a cherry amaretto fragrance. It's that cherry almondy, very sweet, yeah, candy-like fragrance, which is very sexy to me. It's definitely one where it could be too much, too sweet for some people, 100%. And then layering it with a really beautiful, sexy vanilla that again does have some depth to it, definitely works here. Something about cherry, vanilla, and almond just gets me. Look at the Narcotic Delight combo. I mean, you got the vanilla, you got the cherry, the almond, like it's really something. Those are my perfume layering combinations as of recently. I always love to layer body oils with similar perfumes. So for example, Creme Brulee from Theodora's Calottinis. This one is a sweet, warm coconut vanilla dessert, really delicious and rich, and I think it blends perfectly with my Madagascar vanilla body oil, which now comes in a body mist, which I think is super exciting. It's tropical, it's sweet, rich, absolutely decadent and delicious. This one pairs beautifully with Creme Brulee from Theodora's Calottinis. Both have almost kind of like a cakey sweet buttery coconut vanilla combination that I think is just immaculate, and putting them together just makes sense, especially to help with the longevity. And then another example is Angel Nova from Mugler, which is a beautiful, sweet, fruity floral. You really get that raspberry, there's lychee, and then of course you have the rose as well as that oud, and then you mix that with the Turkish rose body oil, also from Nest. Did I say that this one is Nest? This one is also Nest New York, and you put that with something that's also very fruity, very floral, feminine, and you're gonna get a great combination on your hands. You're gonna get better longevity and really strong reactions. This one doesn't need a body oil. This thing is atomic. It's an absolute beast. You're gonna put it on your clothing and smell it the next week. It is an absolute powerhouse of a fragrance. So if you're looking for something super long lasting, I think that that is the one. But I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.